Hello and good morning. Here's a little bit sunny here. Okay. So let's give a couple seconds. People can join, and yeah, everything working. Sometimes it's not the case with technology. Okay. So today is already December 4th, and I'll be talking about my November, what happened, what's going on for Natalia Yarncraft. So the first thing during what was going on November, of course, you probably saw me several posts on Instagram grid and many stories. It was time for pre-order for issue 2 of In Tandem magazine. So, and yeah, November was open for pre-order, and people, I hope you grab your copy printed during this pre-order time, because we try to explain to people so that pre-order is very important, because we need to know how many copies to print. Printing is definitely not cheap, so, and every copy that you printing, it's piling up the cost. So that's why we need to know how much we need to print. So we will be having couple extras, so just in case that we need. And yeah, so I hope if you will able to secure your copy, you did it during November time. So, and now this couple days, that's right now, we will be looking all the numbers and sending to the printing company. Okay, I think it's too sunny. I was opening and closing my blinds, but yeah, it was kind of okay, and then sun started coming. Anyway, so yeah, right now, yeah, what I already said, yeah, we will be looking all the numbers, how much we need to actually print, and then it will be sent, and then we will be waiting that printed books arrive, and after that we think it will be close to end of the December when we will be start shipping actually to all the people who ordered this In Tandem magazine. So yeah, it was a busy time for In Tandem team, and especially for issue 2. My design crossing twig shawl is in this issue. So, and this issue is about winter, and everything, all the designs are made with cables. We have hat, socks, cowl, shawl, wrap, and cardigan. So yeah, now we need to wait to actually get the books, and then we'll start shipping to our customer. And I think during December, but I don't know exact days, sorry, we need to we need to do a little meeting about this with our team, probably when will be digital copies released. I don't know yet. But it will be yeah, soon. And And if you prefer digital, so it will be released as ebook, so all 6 designs together, and later think probably in January, individual patterns by each of designers will be releasing them. Okay, yeah, this is our in tandem part. And yeah, for now, right now, just need to wait to send to printer and waiting then for copies to arrive. It will be nerve-wracking time. Just wait and wait and wait and see finally in print what we created. Speaking about print copies, just in time before Thanksgiving, I was opening my mailbox and boom, what I got there. The book 60 Quick Crochet Projects for Beginners. I told about, I think, a little bit last time, because I knew this book already. No, so I talked about in the beginning of the November, so, and book released on November 7. This is from publisher is 6 in Spring Books, and they are featuring all designs in cascade yarn. And 2 of my designs are in this book. So I sent patterns to the publisher and sampler of these designs back, I don't remember even when. It was a long time ago, and finally, just last month I finally got the book physical copy and can see what is here. And so one of my designs is shawl that's I'm actually wearing. Second sample that I made for myself, because this sample that's in a book and it's now property of publisher. So the shawl bolt is triangular asymmetrical shawl with this little bit zigzagging edge, one of the edge, so, and second is straight. So, and it's here 2 stitch pattern that's alternating, this kind of like a lace, and this is more like a ribbing type. Yeah, so one is here, and second one is hat/cowl, and the name of the pattern is This and That. So you can wear it like a hat, or it's on the top, it's like a string with tassels, so you can wear it like this way, or you can untie this string and you can wear it as a cowl. Or if you don't close the gap on the top of a hat completely, it can be also like a ponytail hat or a messy bun hat, so you can take your hair out of this opening and it will be here. I forgot to bring my sample to show you completely here, but anyway, so there's 2 not samples, patterns are here, and the book is available on Amazon, and I have in my bio, so you can find it in my bio on Instagram, but probably if you will be watching this on YouTube, you need to go on my website. I have there a link, and this is Amazon affiliate link, so if you click and purchase through this link, I may get some tiny compensation for this. So yeah, this is the book, and I like this. So this the publisher and Cascade Yarns, they have several books for knitters in this series, 60 quick projects. I think they have like cowls and hats and baby stuff, and I think couple books with babies. But all the books before were only for knitters. And this is the first book for crocheters. So I'm so happy that it happened, and 2 more of my designs were accepted for this book. Yeah, hope you can get this, and it's also great book for very beginners or for people who try to learn how to crochet. So it's a whole section here for with stitches, how to do stitches, how to read patterns, how to what kind of tools you can use, what is more important, what is like a more optional tools, and so on and so on. So it's like your beginning starting point when you start to exploring crocheting, and you need to have you want to try different things. So you have here like a hats, mittens, shawls, something for the home, like a little coaster or blankets, I think here, and bags, and I think few projects for babies. So it's very versatile book with lots of projects to explore and to make and to try, and to have practice your skills, and starting with a very simple project and exploring more techniques. And this is, I think, it's great book, and the name is exactly 60 quick project for beginners, easy projects for new crocheters in Pacific, from Cascade Yarns. So all projects are made with Cascade Yarn Pacific. So, and I think they have from Sport, I think I saw the picture here, let me see, from Sport Weight, this Pacific yarn, from Sport, worsted, chunky and bulky. So, and this Pacific yarn is mix of acrylic and wool. So I think it's 60% acrylic and 40% superwash merino wool. So very soft, and I work a hat / cowl in worsted, and shawl, I think it was in Sport Weight. This shawl that I'm wearing right now, it's in worsted, I think, because it's different yarn, and you see, for example, this is variegated yarn, and but I like to make projects that you can customize for yourself. That's why I try. For example, when I finished the sample for the book and already shipped, and then I decided to make also sample for myself so I can show and I can wear it. But I didn't have sport weight in my stash. I decided, why not to explore different yarn weight and try to do the same pattern in different yarn and in different colors also. Okay, see comments here. Judy saying, so proud of you. Thank you, Judy. It is exciting, and yeah, I like what happened here. Okay, so November was super busy month for me, and I have no idea how I actually did everything what I did. When I start collecting things for the picture to make announcement about live chat a couple days ago, and it took me 3 times before I collect everything. And first I made a picture, and then I forgot this, brought this thing, made second picture, and then I forgot this. And so on. Yeah, lots of things were going on during November, and so 2 big parts, of course, in tandem. Second big is book that is here, and also November is gift along, or so knit along, crochet along events, and I'm participating in 2 of these big events. First is, let me see exact name, so I'm not so first is Indie Gift Along, and it is happening on Ravelry. It's a big group on Ravelry, and this year is second year as I'm participating designer. So the event started in November, something 21st or something, and it was about several days for sales, but sale period for indie gift along already closed, and now people just making gifts actually creating projects, sharing. It's a knit or crochet along, and I think this indie gift along has 8 different categories that you can participate. For example, hats or cowls or baby items or something like for home or some. So I think it's not 8 different categories where you can join this knit or crochet along, and it's a big group, and so my designs, all of my single published, self-published patterns are participating. So if you make something using my pattern, you will be eligible for a prize drawing, and if you finished and show that. So there, if you go to this indie gift along Ravelry group, you find all the rules. I can't remember them all, sorry. But the idea is you look through different designers, you look and find probably someone new to you, new technique, new designer, new ideas, or you just enjoy making some project together with other people. and sharing with them what you make. And then yeah, also they have games. I try to do some of them, but I was usually late, so they post like games in a group, and when I open the thread and read through the game for this particular day, and already someone won this, or it's already closed, so I never had a chance to actually play. But it's some of the games, like for example, you unscramble, like it's what it's called anyway. So you can see a picture, several pictures, and you complete from this picture the name for example, for design, or you see like some kind of words. You need to think what designers is made of these letters from these words, so it's fun, and yeah, it's people enjoy this, and it's interesting, just not just talking about actually patterns and designs and designers. Yeah, and this is happening on Ravelry. You can find it group Indie Gift Along, and the event is till the end of December, so you have plenty of time to join and find a pattern. This is the hardest part, probably, find the pattern to start with, because so many, I think was actually I did a blog post. Let me try to find this. I did a blog post that's so I was looking through, like they call it a bundle, so all the patterns that are eligible for these knit alongs or crochet alongs, they are together in a bundle, and I was looking through this bundle to find my favorites and to find something that I want to start actually making. And yeah, I also put together like a blog post with my favorites from this indie design gift along. Why it's not opening here for me, I don't know. Anyway, and because my all my thoughts mostly during November were about In Tandem, so, and In Tandem is issue with lots of cables, so I was constantly thinking about cables, and I love them anyway, so all my favorites are somehow with cables. I put 4 hats, 4 I think cowls, cardigans, and socks, and what else? Something for a hand, mittens or gloves. So you can find this on my website, so if you would like to look through and see what I chose. And finally, when I was looking through all this stuff, I decided to make one of the patterns from one of the designers from this, and ta-da! This is Hidden Paths Wall Hanging by Lana Joyce. And first I wanted to, so the pattern is for pretty big wall hanging, and I didn't want I was not sure if I will be able to make this long, and if I want to do so long. I just decide to like so I think it's in a pattern, it's like a 4 different sections, lace and different lace and so on. So, and I decide to do like here one triangle, and here is one more section. And I finish this, and you need like a dowel here to hang it. Actually, this wall hanging. And as I was waiting to go to the store, and I had yarn left, and I was like, okay, probably it will be have enough yarn for a little bit longer version. And this is what I did. One more, and here is a lace pattern. Then you see this section with cables, and here is also lace. And I finished these two. I block them, and because it's lace, you need to block to see all openings and fun stuff in a lace. And then I was, okay, I need to do this little fringe, and I had already a little ball of yarn, and I did little fringe, and at the end it was not enough to connect, not enough yarn left to connect actual piece to dowel and to make a hanger. So I was digging through my stash to find something similar in colors, and yeah, I find it is I think from the same brand yarn, but it's different type of yarn. So the main part is made with worsted weight wool, and it was on a label worsted, but it was pretty light worsted, I will say. So, and I decided to hold double for actual to knit these parts. So yeah, two of these, one is shorter, one is longer. This was my two project for indie gift along as a crafter, not as only as a participating designer. Okay, and this is not all with knit alongs. Second big event also for knit or crochet alongs is fasten off yarn along, and this is happening. What is main difference between two of them? Fasten off yarn along is off Ravelry event. So if you at some, why I don't know, if you don't like Ravelry, or you can't use it, or you just prefer looking for the patterns on different like Etsy or Lovecraft or designer's website, this is event for these people. And fasten off yarn along, it's like a actual info and all the all list of designers and all the list of patterns that participating in this fasten off yarn along are on their website, which is fastenoffyarnalong.com. And to talk to people, to chat and share what you're doing and so and so, it's happening on Discord channel. If you're not familiar and you have kids, ask them they definitely know what Discord is. So anyway, so it's like a group where you can again chat, share your projects, or ask questions, or show you if you're stuck somewhere or you find something interesting you want to share with others. Here is this and this, so how about what kind of yarn I can use for this, or something like usual people talk if they're in a group of crafters. So enjoying their craft, sharing and showing so what's going on with projects, or what kind of patterns they find, and so I joined this Fasten Off Yarn Along for the first time. I knew about this last year, but I was not sure if I will be able to do everything. And this year I decided, okay, I'll try and see what's going on with Fasten Off Yarn Along, and how it's from what is there. And I really enjoyed Discord part. I think first it's a little bit smaller than indie gift along, so because it's only under 100 designers there, I'm not sure how many crafters. I can't see actually any numbers, but I think it's the chats are more slow going, not like indie gift along, because if you go in a chat there in a group, it can be overwhelmed. It's like people talking, and if you missed one day, you have no idea what they are talking about. And yeah, I can follow all of them, and I think it's more easygoing for the fast along in Discord group. But again, you need to know a little bit Discord to it's like a learning curve to see what is there, how you can respond to this and this. But I use Discord for different groups also, so I know a little bit about this. And yeah, this Fasten Off Yarn Along is also going through end of December, but the sale period for Fasten Off is till, let me see, December, I think 8, if I'm not okay. Do I see this now? Yes, the sale period is until the December 8th. So how it's work? On the website Fasten Off Yarn Along, they have like a database with all the designers and all their designs, and it's searchable, so you can search, for example, I want a hat with worsted yarn, and like for example with cables, what you can show me, and you can see the list of this kind of patterns, and from this list you can see you can click a link to direct purchase from it can be, for example, for direct website of designer, or it also can be from like Lovecraft or Etsy. What else? Many have their store on Payhip. My designs are on a Payhip, so and so on. So and the sale period is when you can get 25% off with one coupon code. It's FOOL, 2023. So, for example, if you choose a design for one designer, you go to their website. Using this coupon, you can purchase the design. Or if you choose somebody else, yeah, the same way. One coupon code that can be used on different websites. And the same, 25% off. Yeah, and I like, so they also have some games and on Discord, and I like the idea of, for example, what they doing there. It's like someone posting a picture of one design and saying, like, for example, this is, I don't know, something, and then they ask question, for example, find me a design of, for example, cardigan with a hood, and people going through database and finding their favorites from, like, for example, what it should be, like cardigan, hood, or you can throw some extra searching points, like, for example, again, what kind of yarn, worsted, fingering on, whatever. So this, I like that the people can explore with specific topic. For example, find me something cozy for the home, and people going to database and finding a blanket with, again, I like cables. I will be searching probably blanket for with the cables or something, yeah. And yeah, you usually, if you, for example, like, yeah, again, yeah, I'm in cables right now, and I will be looking through cables, many patterns. But if I see this kind of prompt, find me this and this and this, totally different categories or different techniques, I'll be looking through these designs and see, oh, actually this is interesting. I need to mark, and for example, I don't need it right now, but I can use it at some point. I found a couple cute toys that I wasn't thinking to make them right now, but it's so cute, and at some point I was like, okay, this is interesting. This is going to my favorites, yeah, and so on. So I didn't make any project yet for fast and off yarn alone, but yeah, I have time during December. Probably I find something to cast on, or yeah, we'll see. Okay, so, and also I did the, like, similar to indie gift along, I did a blog post about my favorites, what I did find in this database from fast off yarn along. And also I did the same way, like 4 designs, for example, 4 head designs, 4 sock designs, and so it's on my website in blog area. I'm not a big I don't do much blogging, but sometimes if I want to post a little bit more than Instagram posts, yeah, I will go and write a blog post. But yeah, you can find with several designs and designers. And also I was trying to put different designers in different categories. So, for example, again, with cables, if you like something more specific, I start catching similar things again and again. And as I going through database, I was like, okay, I like this. And then I start sewing the designer's name, and like, okay, I like this, and it is the same name. Yeah, it's you can just, yeah, your taste is similar in different aspects. So, and then I was more okay, let's see something from different designer and what they have. And that's why I was going and making this favorites post to see different it's not many techniques different, but to see different texture, I will say, some with different colors, or just something different. Okay, where is my list of things that I did during November? Okay, I talk about this and this. Oh yeah, and before Indie Gift Along started, and before Fast Off Yarn Along started, I also published, so released my design that was on my shelf, so to say, for a long time. And it is, but I didn't talk yet on Instagram. It's like it just published on Ravelry and Payhi, but I didn't promote this design yet. And it is 3 colored caplet. So this is how it looks like. So you can wear it like on your shoulders, or more like a capelet, yeah. And it has 3 different colors, and it works sideways. Or you can wear it like more like a long cowl, and yeah, here will be more. You can see more colors on your sides here, and so yeah. I will talk about this design probably in December, but we'll see how December is going. Yeah, this caplet works sideways, so this way or this way, whatever. And it has lace, and it has garter stitch short row sections, like for example here and here, and this edging, this like a border, and it works at the same time as you work the main part, so it's not separately. And yeah, 3 colors the same way, 3 in front, 3 in back, but as usual you can customize and you can use it in 1 color or 2 colors, just alternate 2 colors, whatever you want. And also I give, so the pattern is for 1 size, but I give directions how you can customize, like the circumference or the length, if you want to adjust for your preferences. So okay, the name 3 colored caplet. So this pattern is released during November, but nobody knows about it. Anyway, I will talk and show more pictures and explain more ideas and what was in my head during the time of creation, this and so on. So because this year my self-published was only one pattern in January, probably. A cowl was rustic keyhole cowl, and that's so I decided I need to actually finally publish this pattern before indie gift along and fast of yarn along. So I have more new stuff out there. Anyway, I think that's it about designing books, magazine, knit crochet logs, new pattern, and what else? Yeah, last month I was also working, trying to finish a pattern for I think I show you a yellow shawl. I finally figure out what will be the name. It will be Lightning Strike Shawl, and it is a knitted version of this one. So this one is crochet version in this book, and I made a knitted version, and I thought I will be able to start a test in November, but no, it was too much other things, and I decided to postpone to start a test. So we'll see, maybe like a mid December I'll open the test call for Lightning Strike shawl. It is a knitted shawl, and it also triangular, asymmetrical like this one, and it has 2 stitch patterns like lace and ribbing, and I already upload a couple of videos to YouTube channel how to make these 2 stitch patterns for the shawl, because I want these links in the pattern. And yeah, but the test call probably will be going like mid-December, so maybe people will have time to work during holidays, or opposite, people will have no time during holidays. But I'm not strict, I mean time-wise, for this test, so I will be probably going till end January, maybe mid-February or something, so people have time to decide when and how fast they can make. Okay, yeah, we'll see. And wow, I already talked too much today. And fun stuff that I was doing during November. I was preparing for holiday bazaar. It was in one of our school this last Saturday. So I usually don't do much craft shows or this kind of holiday bazaars, but decided last time I did it 2 years ago. Last year I wasn't able to do the same, and this year I was okay, I will do this one more time at least to see. And of course I try to make extra things for the bazaar. First, I already did a couple years ago the same gingerbread fingerless mittens. So this 2 here, And the pattern, if I remember correctly, was from Repeat Crafter Me, Sarah Zimmerman. So, and I make a couple of these pairs. So this is more shorter version, this is more longer with more buttons here. Yeah, this kind of stuff, fun, festive. And because I have more of this brown and white yarn, I decided to go and create this gingerbread headband. So first just circle with the same brown and white accents, and then made little white piece to connect in the middle. So it's no exact pattern here, just created as I was doing this. So couple of these headbands, and one pair of, using my pattern Stratus fingerless beads. So this fun soft pair. Okay, and I have little bit left yarn of this. What was the yarn? Yarn is, I think it was discontinued yarn from somewhere, Hobby Lobby probably. And I have some little bit left. It was not enough for the whole Stratus handband. It's a Stratus handband, it's my pattern, it's always free or everywhere. You can find on Ravelry or Lovecrafts or Payhip. Or I think on Payhip it's come as a set. But anyway, so you can find it for free on Ravelry at least. So, and yarn wasn't enough for the normal size headband, so this is what was left, and I made a little baby headband. And okay, it's a craft show, and usually when and this show, this holiday bazaar was in the school, so I knew that will be many kids there. So toys, this is fun, jellyfish with this chenille kind of yarn, and then tiny creatures, sea creatures, tiny baby octopus, and also baby octopus but with longer legs. This is how they look together. And also the same baby but in different yarns and smaller, and it is like a keychain. And staying on a sea creatures topic, this is tiny baby whale. Yeah, and this fluffy yarn, it is leftover yarn from this pair. Ta-da! And this so Mr. and Mrs. Klaus, it was a kit from, I think it's Let's Knit company. So anyway, I don't have a package from this, but in a kit were several balls of yarn, so like what is needed here, and red, this kind of peach, black, and this fluffy stuff. And yeah, so I've just followed direction to create this. And here is, and all these pieces are made flat, and then all the seams in the back, for example here and here, and for the arms and for the head, and yeah, for the boots also. It's every single piece were made flat, so on normal straight needles. Last year I had a kit for farm animals, like a donkey, cow, who else were there? Dog, pig. So it's the same company that's made these two. It was also, all the pieces were made flat, and then you make a seam at some point and then stuff them and connect all the pieces. Yeah, so holidays are near, and also one more hat. Last month I made this, the same kind of hat. It was only green. It was a test knit for Briar Patch. Andrew, he's a yarn dyer, local yarn dyer, and yeah, so I made this hat again because I need to, I wanted something that's I already knew how to do and don't want to overthink, so just, okay, let's do one more again. Great cable here, I like this part. How to see and yeah, ribbing on the bottom, ribbing on the top, and here in the middle this and the pattern name is Diamond Wave Beanie, I think. I will link at the end of the call later. So, and one last thing for the holiday bazaar, I made, ta-da, gnomes. Hats already did couple of months ago, and I just finished this. And the base for the body is a big pine cone, and I just put together hat. This is like a funny looking acorn, so extra beard, and just so the pine cone stays in place, it's like little tiny base. And I made several of these, like, and couple also with a school symbol or logo, whatever. So here is one with kind of pom-pom type of and on the head, and this is also more with like a little tassel. Yeah, pine cone, knitted hat, acorn, and yarn for the beard, and yeah, also little like a base, so pine cone stays in place. Yeah. This is was fun to make. Almost ran out of hot glue because it was lots of glue on the bottom of these pine cones. Okay, let me check my list. Okay, what I was talking today about. pre-order for in tandem. We finished the pre-order time, and we will be waiting to print and actually got printed books in our hand, and then we can start shipping them. Book 60 Quick Crochet Project for Beginners is available on Amazon, and you can find my affiliate link in my bio on Instagram, or you can go through website if you will be watching on YouTube this recording. I'm participating designer in 2 events: indie gift along on Ravelry, and fast and off yarn along is a different event of Ravelry event. Finally released a 3-color caplet pattern, and is available on Ravelry and Payhip. I did upload videos for my shawl that will be start hoping testing mid-December, and so lots of finished project for holiday bazaar that I did last Saturday. And yeah, it was and 2 of these beauties are here. Can't decide yet where they will be and who will be getting them. Maybe it will be a gift for someone for holidays. Anyway, I think it was a little bit too many things during November. December will be much more easier and slow. And yeah, it will be close to holidays. Kids will be on winter break, so it will be we will be doing more stuff, family together, and so and so and so. Okay, then I will see you next year for the summary about December. It probably will be like a little summary talk about the whole year. And yeah, recording of this will be available on YouTube a little bit later today. If you have any questions or something you want to talk to me, you always can find me on Instagram, send DM, or also I try to remember that I have a mailing list and updating some features on the platform where I'm sending these emails. So you will probably see a couple more emails during this month. If you're not on my email newsletter list, you can find subscription link again on Instagram or YouTube bio or whatever they call it. Okay, I think that's it for today. I'm tired of talking. See you next time. Yeah, and have there's a great. You see, I can't talk anymore. Okay, have a great day. Bye.